Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gaura-avatāra pracharine
Nirvishesha Sannavati
paschatya desatarine
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi
Gaura-avatāra
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama Krishna
Yadavaya Namaha
Gopha Govinda Ram
Sri Madhusudanam
Vakakaro Divachalam
Pangun Langay Tegirim
Kachita Chadan Mande
Sri Gurum Dhinatharinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Sri Chaitanyamishwaram
Hare Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we'll continue with the commentation of Sri Chaitanya Chandramrita of Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati Path. Today we will be continuing with chapter number 10, chapter entitled Avatar Mahima, Glory of Gaura-avatāra, verse number 111.
গৌর অবতারে সাধন মাত্র রহিত নিষিদ্ধাচারণরত ব্যক্তিগণেরও প্রেমানন্দ প্রাপ্তি।
During Gaura-avatāra, even those devoid of any trace of sadhana and engaged in forbidden activities attain the happiness of love. Translation. Na yogo, na dhyanam, na cha japa tapas tyaga niyama, na veda na charakva nu bata, nishiddhacha nishiddhaduparatihi, akasma chaitanye avatariti daya sare hridaye, pumartanam maulim paramihamuda luntati janaha.
পরম দয়ালু শ্রী চৈতন্যদেব ইহ জগতে অকস্মাৎ অবতীর্ণ হইলে যাহার যজ্ঞ ধ্যান জপ তপ ত্যাগ নিয়ম বেদাধ্যায়ন সদাচার এই সকল কিছুই ছিল না। হায়, এমনকি যাহার পাপাদি কর্মের নিবৃত্তিও নাই, সেইরূপ ব্যক্তিও পরম হর্ষে পুরুষার্থ শিরোমণি পরম প্রেম লুণ্ঠন করিতেছেন।
When the most merciful Lord Chaitanya suddenly descends in this world, then even those who do not have any yoga, meditation, chanting, austerity, renunciation, regulative principles, study of Vedic scripture, and good behavior, aho, even those who have not even stopped their sinful activities, even such person plunder the highest perfection of life, love of Godhead, love of love of God.
This and I just want to see what's after.
You want to see what's after?
Okay. So, Lord Chaitanya is a special avatar.
So Lord Chaitanya is a special avatar.
She says there's a song by Lochan Das Thakur.
There is a song by Lochan Das Thakur.
So the Avatara Sahasirabani Kevalananda Kanda
অবতার চারু শিরোমণি কেবল আনন্দ খণ্ড।
See, of all the avatars, the incarnations of Godhead, those who have descended from the spiritual world,
So you see, amongst all the avatar, the incarnations of Godhead, those who have descended from the spiritual world,
Lord Chaitanya is the crown jewel.
Lord Chaitanya is the crown jewel.
He's the best.
He is the best.
Because his process is simply blissful.
Because his process is simply blissful.
You see him in big kirtan parties with many people chanting, dancing,
So we see him in big kirtan party, many people chanting and
and the
dancing.
chanting purifies them.
Chanting purifies them.
And even if they have no previous credit by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya,
Even if they don't have previous credit, by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya,
people awaken their natural attraction for Krishna.
people awaken their natural attraction for Krishna.
They are in the ocean of love of Krishna.
They are in the ocean of love of Krishna.
In South India, when Lord Chaitanya was walking on the road,
In South India, when Lord Chaitanya was walking on the road,
he would see someone
when he would see someone,
to come up and embrace them.
he would come up and embrace them.
Hari Guru.
Hari Guru.
And that person would be changed.
That
You
person,
read how if one observes certain ecologies, all the sins are wiped away.
what's that, Guru Maharaj? I didn't get that.
You can imagine if Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Can you imagine Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
if he embraces you,
if he embraces you,
not only all the sin go,
not only all the sin go,
so Lord Chaitanya, just by seeing him chanting and dancing in ecstasy,
Lord Chaitanya, just by seeing him chanting and dancing in ecstasy,
would purify people
would purify people
and get them to give up all their bad habits,
and get them to give up all their bad
achieve the
habits
perfection of life,
and achieve the perfection of life
and taste the love of God.
and taste the love of Godhead.
And what was their uh, present that, like someone asked Prabhupada, how you said that if we had devotional service, we had gone through all these previous things of Gaura-avatāra, etc.
So someone asked Srila Prabhupada, if you said that if we have devotional service, then we have gone through this previous jnana, yoga, etc.
So I look at my life, I didn't do any of these things.
If I look at my life,
I look back on my life, and I didn't do anything
when I look
pious.
when I look back at my life, I didn't do anything pious.
So how did I get this mercy to be a devotee?
So how did I get this mercy to be here as a devotee?
Prabhupada said
Srila,
that I have made your good fortune.
Srila Prabhupada said that I have made your
So
good fortune,
Prabhupada ki,
that I have
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Srila Prabhupada that I have made your good fortune.
Uh, So Prabhupada was empowered by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Srila Prabhupada was empowered by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Next verse, please. Verse number 112.
কর্মজড় স্নার্থ ও যোগীদিগের কঠিন চিত্তকেও দ্রবকারী গৌর অবতারের মহিমা।
Glories of Gaura-avatāra.
Oh!
The glory of Gaura-avatāra, melting even the hard hearts of those engaged in ritualistic ceremonies and yogis. Mahakarma Shroto Nipatitam api stairyam ayate. Mahapashe nebhyapi atikatinam eti dharvadesham. Natyudvam nisadanamapi mahayogo manasam bhuvi Sri Chaitanye avatariti manaschitra vibhave.
আশ্চর্য বিভাবশালী শ্রী চৈতন্যদেব ভূমণ্ডলে অবতীর্ণ হইলে কর্মী মুকুলের মন মহাকর্ম প্রবাহে নিপতিত থাকিলেও প্রেম লাভ করিয়া স্থৈর্য প্রাপ্ত হইতেছে এবং মহাপাষাণ হইতেও অতিশয় কঠিন মন ভক্তিরসে দ্রবতা প্রাপ্ত হইতেছে। মহাযোগাদি সাধন চিত্তবৃত্তি বিশিষ্ট ব্যক্তিগণেরও মন যোগাদি অক্ষজ সাধন হইতে বিরত হইয়া ঊর্ধ্বে নৃত্য করিতেছে, অর্থাৎ অযক্ষজ সিদ্ধিলাস রাজ্যে প্রেমাস্বাদন করিতেছে।
When the Lord when Lord Chaitanya, having wonderful capability, suddenly descends in this world, the minds of the fruitive workers, even if fallen in the currents of big karma, become steady, and even the minds of that harder than the large stone have become melted by the mellow of devotional service. Even those whose minds are in the practice of yoga, knowledge perceived by material senses, have stopped these practices and are just dancing with high jumps. They are relishing the mellow of love in the kingdom of spiritual pleasure beyond knowledge perceived by material senses.
Jai Gaura.
So here it's telling the glories of Gaura,
So here the author is telling the glories of Gaura,
how people with hard hearts, with nice, but not at all open to devotional service.
how people with hard hearts are not at all open to devotional service,
By association with Lord Chaitanya,
but by the association with Lord Chaitanya,
the heart becomes melted.
their hearts become melted
and they start to jump
and they start to jump
for joy.
with joy.
Just like they see in the Sankirtan.
Just like we see in the Sankirtan,
Some people they hear the kirtan and immediately they start dancing.
some people, when they hear the Kirtan, immediately they start dancing.
And so this is the effect of Lord Chaitanya's mercy.
So, this is the effect of Lord Chaitanya's mercy.
Sometimes we say that we did the street Sankirtan,
So, sometimes we see that in the street Sankirtan,
and people hear
when the people hear,
they start smiling and clapping their hands.
they start smiling, clapping their hands,
Someone dance,
someone would dance.
and so all these changes are nothing amazing with Lord Chaitanya.
So all this changes, and there is nothing amazing with Lord Chaitanya.
And these are symptoms of love of Godhead,
So these are symptoms of love of Godhead,
the spiritual pleasure is beyond the material senses.
the spiritual pleasure which is beyond the material senses.
I mean, in the 70s, I had a high fever due to some disease,
So in the 70s, I had a high fever due to some disease,
and all my body was hurting.
and all my body was hurting.
But so since I was in my room,
And since I was in my room,
I played the Prabhupada tapes
I played Srila
of
Prabhupada.
his lecture in Vrindavan on nectar of devotion.
So I played Srila Prabhupada's tape, and I was listening to his lecture on Nectar of Devotion in Vrindavan.
And although my body was in extreme pain,
Although my body was in extreme pain,
I felt so happy
I felt so
to
happy
hear Prabhupada lecture.
to hear Srila Prabhupada's.
So blissful.
It was so blissful.
I realized I'm not the body.
I realized I'm not the body.
My body is burning,
My body is burning,
but I feel happy
but I feel happy
hearing Prabhupada.
hearing Srila Prabhupada.
So we think that happiness is from our senses.
So we think that happiness is from our senses,
But this the real happiness is beyond that which is perceived by the material senses.
but the real happiness is beyond that is perceived through the material senses.
And that is given by Lord Chaitanya.
And that is given by Lord Chaitanya.
He's not seeing who's qualified or unqualified.
He's not seeing
He
who's
gives to everyone.
he's not seeing who's qualified, who's unqualified. He's giving it to everyone.
So is it convenient for y'all to have my class early?
Is it okay for you all? Convenient for you to have my class? Yesterday, Gorangi was telling me this is very convenient for her. Yesterday, Gorangi was telling me, like that's what I'm giving just one example. Gorangi was telling me that's very convenient for her because she has to attend morning program because she's doing Bhakti Vaibhav and the morning programs are counted as a part of their curriculum. Similarly, Shama Krishna Priya, she's also doing deity worship course. So for them also, uh, the morning program is counted as part of their curriculum. So if they come for the class earlier, so it's easy for them to go for the morning program, Darshanarati, and the Bhagavatam class. And it's very cold in the night also. Yeah.
So but I have a meeting now at 6:30.
So Guru Maharaj has a
Right?
meet. Yes, yes, yes. So Guru Maharaj has a meeting at 6:30. So tomorrow morning,
I'll
Srimad Bhag.
try my class.
So tomorrow morning,
I put it on the social media.
yeah, yeah. So tomorrow morning, Srimad Bhagavatam class in the temple will be given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So don't miss the golden opportunity of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from Walking Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
Hold on, well, I did this thing. Hello. How did it?
You want to attend from here? Meeting. Guru Maharaj, would you like to attend from here meeting?
Dear devotees, thank you for visiting the class and attending the class here rooftop. So see you all tomorrow at Srimad Bhagavatam class in the temple hall. Vancha Gauranga Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Eva cha Patithanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Srila Prabhupada ki Srila Haridas Thakur ki Srila Gurudev ki Nitai Sita Gaur Premanande. You are Guru Maharaj blessed.